If you can't kill a boss, no reason why you can't look like one. Moogle putting the wow in transmogs.
We got quite a bit of stuff here from Wrath of the Lich King. We throw in a little bit of Mop, we throw in a little bit of Wad, a little bit of Cata. Overall, this is a very autumn-looking type of druid, like dead leaves kind of druid. And I really like the look overall here. Of course, you're going to see it on Night Elves because Night Elves happen to model the gear a lot better than most other classes that can be druids. So overall, a pretty easy set to get. Let's take a look at the pieces. Hello, Mr. Tree, how you doing? The shoulders, as you can see, pretty easy. This is not a difficult set to get, just a little bit of focus, a little bit of dedication, and you could easily pick up this set. There's not any hard pieces at all that are, you got the Cloak of Healing Rays, which is low. That's a low drop, but the reality is it's a dungeon. You can do it 6, 7, 8 times in a row, and eventually you'll pick it up. So overall, people say they want easy things to get. Well, this is one of them. Mistakes happen, and I made one on the staff. I think the staff is from Venthyr from Shadowlands. I think that's where you get the staff, not where I said it. So just for the sake of being expeditious and getting this out, I'm just going to roll with it and let you know. But overall, this is a pretty easy set to get. I like the red druid look. I've been trying to grind that raid in the War Within. I think it's the last raid tier to try to get that red recolor of the Druid Moonkin form, but I have not been, it's been over a year now and I still can't get it, so kind of unlucky there. Largely PvP pieces here, so if you're into raiding, if you're a PvE guy, this ain't fun. Health Screams War staff, that's a mistake on my part. I just noticed it now. Like I said, the staff is from Venthyr, which is in Rivendell, from Shadowlands, or you could substitute any given legendary that works with the set, so something orange, green, yellow. The shoulders and the belt, alliance only, I'm afraid to say. It's a Tyranical set from Mop. That tier set in PvP has 2 different colors, same look, but 2 different colors, and it's not going to work if you're Horde, so you're going to have to find a substitute. The rest of this set isn't that demanding to pick up overall. It's kind of got that fall, late fall, dead leaf druid look to it, and I think it works, especially with that really cool looking staff. Let's get into specifics about the pieces here. As I mentioned, the shoulders and the waist are both from the Tyrannical alliance only. And you're looking at the chest, which is from Zaralek Caverns. Also, the feet are from Zaralek Caverns. That's a really nice set to pick up. It's not that difficult. You might have done it already. You might already have it. Let me know what you think about this set for Druids. Happens to be one of my favorites. You might even be able to work out a Horde set by changing some of the other pieces. Kind of a haunted spring look for your druid here. Super easy to get. I wouldn't fret over picking up the pieces for this set. You could also substitute the weapon, the staff, for a balanced staff or a resto staff. The reason why I don't go into the legendaries too much is because I can only show the default on the programming or the add-ons that I use, so it's kind of difficult, but I thought that this one color-wise really went well. Let's get into specifics here. Probably the most difficult pieces to get, as far as if you're going to grind them out as a drop, are the chest, the feet, and the gloves, but the reality is you can grind those BFA aisles to pick them up. Got a chance of getting other gear that you could keep, you could sell, or even you could get a few mounts, but overall you can pick up those 3 pieces on the auction house. So not a difficult set to get. I know people like things that are easy and look good, and I think we kind of hit the mark here. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Some people out there might say that blue doesn't work for druids. I think it does. The shoulders are a PvP tier from Mop. That's the Prideful. Grievous if you're Horde. It's blue, but it's also a Druid tier. The rest of the set comes in really nice. We got some pieces from Shadowlands, particularly the gloves, the belt, and the boots. Those are from the Night Fae campaign. And then the chest and the legs kind of got that purple splash of kind of off-white, and it looks really, really snazzy, I think, for Druids. So let's take a look at the pieces. Not a lot of difficult pieces to pick up. The chest and the legs might be the only difficult one. Keep in mind, you can click the link and you can surf through Wowhead. I put a link from Wowhead for each set. And beautiful thing is you can get more specifics on where and how to pick up pieces, and also find lookalikes. And in the model viewer, you can put your tune and see how it looks. Very, very mellow yellow with like a hint of off green. I love the overall look of this set. It is pretty cool. A lot of stuff from Dragonflight. You got the white cloak, which you get from the trading post. Those boots are kind of old. The weapon is kind of new. Now, just keep in mind, that's the Tyrannical belt. This is an Alliance-only belt, or at least that color. You could use the Horde Tyrannical, which is a slight off color, kind of like a teal. It might work, but you're going to have to look for something better. Let's take a look at the pieces and specifics here. Tyrannical, that's probably, like I said, that's Alliance only, so you're going to have to find a substitute for the Horde, or you could use the Horde. As I said, it might work. You got the Tabard that really ties in things nicely. That's from the Golden Lotus, and that's Exalted Rep, and that's going to be a grind if you don't already have it. PvP on the Gladiator Staff. Overall, one of my favorite sets. I really like the look here. Let me know what you think. I probably should have unsheathed the weapon, and this way the overall image would be a bit bigger. Let me know. You saw a few where the weapon is unsheathed, and this one where it's sheathed. This is kind of on purpose to get your feel, which one you like better. This is a very blue Druid set. Some people don't like the blue Druids. I like blue Druids. The really odd piece here is the chest piece, and it works incredibly well, but I'm not exactly sure where to get it. I'm sorry, folks. But like I said, you could always hit the link in the description to get to this set, and you see the trunk of Luminous Bloom and find out how to pick it up. That's the link to Wowhead. The rest of this set's pretty easy to get. It's not that difficult. You got a PvP piece. You got Night Fae Covenant pieces. You got a couple of trading posts that you can just buy. If they're not up on the trading post now and you don't have them, eventually there's repeats that come into play each month. So eventually you can just buy it at the trading post.